Hello everyone and welcome, as I bash the plate next to me out of the way, to GRS Season 12, F2, Round 8. It's right in front of me, that's how I know it's Round 8. Excellent. And today we have a very special guest in the commentary box. The legend of GRS himself, my former championship rival, who I still am bitter towards, of course. It's Oscar McCracken in the commentary box, everybody. Say hello. Hopefully
you can handle
can hear
the tactics.
No, it was a long time ago, and I wish I was that fast again. But hey, it's fine. Yeah, welcome back to GRS. It's been a while.
It has. Looking forward to hopefully some shenanigans today.
Yeah. I need to see if your audio is good.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I turned you up. Hopefully it's alright.
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah, I guess.
People will complain if you can't be heard. There we go.
Or maybe they'll complain if I can be heard, and they don't want me to be heard.
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, the bars look similar level on my right. Anyway, we've got people on track already. In fact, enough of that. We need to talk about the standings. Goodness me. Goodness me. Look at that. Lloyd Bailey is 53 points clear. Harry Spanswick's in P2. Can you believe that? Lennon is still third, despite only doing the first, 4 races before being promoted. Arno's in fourth, but he's not turning up today, I think. And there's the rest. Aston Martin are dominating the Constructors' Championship at the moment, 77 clear of Haas. Big up Haas, my new team. Big up Haas. Anyway, there you go. Let's go back to the action.
Yeah. Got Reese Vag and Spanswick. First one's on track.
Yes, we will watch Harry Spanswick. Do you fancy taking us through the lap, or?
I'll let you do that. I'm trying to get my things set up.
You get your stuff set up. Alright, Harry is starting a lap down the DRS straight. Only one zone around here, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
And he barrels into turn 1 in 4th gear, using all of the track on exit as well. Bit of overtake. And this is looking alright so far for the first sector. I don't know what a good sector time is going to be, so we will find out. What are you expecting pole time to be today? I'm thinking 21.8 maybe? I don't really know.
I think we'll make it into the 20s.
Really?
High 20s.
Okay.
Maybe low 21s.
Maybe I have no concept of how fast Qatar is. Anyway, Harry carries on to the really twisty middle sector.
Yeah.
I don't know corner numbers around here because I haven't got my track map up. It's terrible preparation from myself.
Unfortunately. He's got teammate on the right. So got Hour's way. 7th gear through every corner, pretty much. I wonder if he'll shift to 6th here, and if he'll lift.
He did both of those things.
Yeah. If you full send, you can do that flat in 7th.
Is that depending on how much downforce you're running though?
It does a little bit. Oh, there we go.
21.4. Right, we're definitely getting in the 20s then. This track has increased since it's got faster since I drove it. Alfie's invalidated.
Who's next?
Bakalix at turn 1. What about Jaden Jackson? He's about entering the 3rd sector.
I believe it's Charles.
Mr. Charlie Roberts, who said he will join us in commentary if he crashes, so look out for that.
Yeah. I would love to see that, because it would be
pit entry
an interesting crash, yeah.
Yeah.
22.7.
Let's see. Connor is starting a lap. Let's go to Jaden, who's crossing the line now. He goes fastest with a 21.2. I think
we'll definitely be hitting 20s.
Yeah, maybe we'll say a 20.7. Is left wing back is here, yes. Championship leader. He's on a lap. Purple in the first sector for him as well.
Not too surprising.
No, not at all.
Let's see what the sector times. Jaden's done a 0.0, a 0.2, and a 0.9 in the sector times. So 30.0 first sector.
Yeah, Bakalik pulling into the pits then after abandoning his lap. Callum Lyons invalidates just at the penultimate corner there as we need to jump on board with him. What about the Greasy Rag? He's coming into the box. Many people struggling on this first lap to get a time in. But is that going to be the case for Lloyd or left wing back? He's got one corner to go.
Looks like a decent lap. I think it'll put him round about where Jaden is.
Well, let's see. He comes up to the line just about now, and it's actually P3. A 21.5. Hello, David, in the chat, by the way. How are you? I don't know what else to say. Hayden has joined the lobby. I don't know when that happened, but he's here. It's also, I think both Red Bulls have invalidated, both Red Bulls actually. So we'll go on board with Hayden for the rest of this. See if he takes it flat out through penultimate corner. He does not, and he runs wide.
Yeah, lots of invalidations.
No one playing it safe on their banker lap at the moment.
Moscow's.
I feel like your mic is cutting out a bit. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll move it slightly closer.
Yeah, so only 7 runners have set a valid time, it looks like here. Everybody else has invalidated or aborted their time, so plenty of
no one is on.
plenty of potential to improve. I think the Red Bull in last might be on a lap here.
Yes.
So they have fuel.
He's about half second down in the first sector though.
Okay. It said purple when I went on board with them. Nice glitch that's still in the game.
Yeah, he's backed out. He's out of fuel even.
Yeah. Let me get a track map up so I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry for your lack of action on the screen. But
Go. Okay, Zan is on a lap.
alright, let's go watch Zan then. The end of first sector, 31.6. That's pretty slow, isn't it?
I think that's 1.6 seconds.
Yes, he's now into none, so that is... He's clearly backed out of that. What about Barton Outing ahead of him? He's invalidated. Connor's invalidated. Daniel Bakalik hasn't yet, and he's in Sector 1.
Yep.
Approaching turn 4 and 5 now. And then the sharp braking zone of 6.
This looks like a fast first sector. He's 2/10 up on Jaden, yeah.
Really? So currently tracking for pole here, but a long way to go in this lap, of course. Flat out through this sort of kink of a right-hander, and then into turn 10.
Fourth, yeah. Could have probably taken a little bit more of the inside curve, but it looked all right.
Yeah, but didn't leave much margin on the outside, so that was good.
He's now a 10th up on G. Lost a little bit.
So it's going to be close here as he comes to the final couple of corners. Keeps it in bounds there, though. One more corner to go. Throws it in fourth gear. Slightly wide, maybe, but gets on the power nicely. Up to the line we go, and it is fastest with a 21.1, so Haas 1 and 3 at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking good for them.
It is. Callum Lyons is coming through the final corner too. Let's see what he can do. And he goes fastest. 20.9. The Greasy Rag, Alfie, has invalidated again.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting pit entry.
It is.
We got, I believe, Hayden is the first car on a lap.
Yeah, on board with him now. Onto the high speed section. Looks very controlled through here. Some people like to throw it in. He's nice and smooth.
With a lift. It'll be, I think, 5th, 6th.
Around the final corner. Up through the gears we go. DRS open. That board has been taken out, the DRS board, by somebody. And he goes P7.
Yeah.
John Ahern, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see some off-board shots, see what we got around here for off-boards. Any helicam would be nice. Coming up to a bit of traffic that we'll have to get out of his way.
Hopefully they do.
Ooh, and that's a huge oversteer, and that is going to cost him probably, but he'll keep going. He's not got a time on the board. Throws it into 10. He uses plenty of curve. Jack Cocaine is in the session now. Makes it
17.
Yeah, 17 runners. Not bad.
58.2 will probably be somewhere in the 22s, I'd imagine. Final sector looked decent.
Yeah, probably going to be around Ross and Charlie Roberts' times, I think. Maybe a bit before Ross. Let's see, up to the line he comes, and he goes P9, 22.2.
Ooh, Sands lap. Let's come. Oh, 4th gear, first corner. He's gonna go back down to 4th, turn 2. Does he take this in 6th gear? A little bit of braking, but go 6th. Then 3rd gear, 50 meter braking. 28.98. This is purple first sector. 4th gear through here. We'll go flat and then 4th. And try and cut as much as possible. Ooh, bit wide.
Yeah, a bit of a lock up on the front left there. Not going to help him, but one more sector to go.
He's done a good job of managing battery, it looks like.
Yeah, 30% still left. Using a bit now just before the penultimate corner turn 15.
No invalidation.
Really? Oh,
yeah, no invalidation.
No.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Is it going to be pole? Front row. 21.0 then, narrowly beating Jaden Jackson's time from early on in the session by 100th. Not too bad. Barton Outing to the line now. He goes P11 with a 22.3. Emily is next, who goes P5. That's a decent lap, 21.3. And I think, where's Stuart? Stuart's coming to the pits.
One of McCabe's on a lap, I believe. There's a decent first sector, second sector's always 4/10 up.
He is, and that 4/10 can put him on the par with what left wing back has done if he finds a bit more in this final sector.
7th lap.
How's the final corner then? 4th gear on the power very early. Using all his battery to the line. He goes P8. Just behind left wing back, as I suggested.
He'll just about make it back to the pits if he gets a move on.
Yeah, so the first guy on an outlap is Harry, I think, because Red Bull's coming into the box. So, yeah. Haas going out early for their final runs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Daniel, not Harry. Yeah. Sorry. Both their names begin with F.
Yeah. They both got quite similar pace, to be fair.
Yeah, it's been a good pairing this season at Haas so far. Let's see what they can do in their final attempt around here. Daniel Bakalik starts his lap. Really using all of the track down the straight, because I think it's... Is it a bit glitched there? You go faster if you're a bit to the left?
Yeah, if you have more tyres on the off track, you go slightly faster.
I don't know why that is, but it's the thing.
No.
Anyway.
They always find a way to break their games.
Fifth gear for turns 4 and up to 6th for 5. Down to the hairpin.
Bad first sector. What's Harry done? He's about half a tenth behind Bakalik in the first sector.
Into turn 10 we go then. Still plenty of battery to use for this final sector, 50%. Could be enough to salvage some time. Marginally up here by half a tenth or so. Harry is 3/10 up on his previous best.
He'll be going right around where Bakalik is right now.
Yeah. Bakalik with one more corner to go then for his final run in the session. Runs it a bit wide, but is it going to be enough to propel him up to the front row? No. Harry Spanswick could maybe beat his teammate though, and he does. 4th by 6 thousandths of a second.
Quite close at the top.
Absolutely. Next up is Ross, who's 3/10 up on his time, and he goes to P11. Shortly followed
Lloyd
by...
is also 3.5 tenths up.
Yeah, and he's coming through the final sector now. I wonder if he's got racing line on this week. He had it off for quali last week and then turned it on in the race and went from last to first.
Oh, I feel like maybe he should be keeping it off then. Let's see.
Yeah, anyway, to the line, he runs out of battery, but he goes P2. Not quite enough to beat Callum Lyons, so he's not going to be on pole today. Who is next across the line? I think it's Hayden who's invalidated. He's going to go again because he's got time. The Alpines are starting laps. Everybody's starting laps. Who's finishing a lap?
I think
Charlie Gordon. The Hasses are done. They did their laps.
Yeah, behind them.
Yeah.
First cargo.
So the Williams hasn't got a lap on the board yet. Wants to make sure they don't invalidate their time.
It's a solid middle sector. He's going to be going like a high 21, I believe.
Anyway, one more corner to go for Charlie Gordon. As we get to the final 10 seconds of the session, he goes P11. Next across the line is Connor, who's starting a lap. We then have Jaden Jackson doesn't improve his time. He stays in P4. The checker flag is out. Charlie Roberts has crossed the line in 15th. His teammate is coming through the penultimate corner. In fact, most people seem to have finished their laps, it seems. It's a very weird session as left wing back has deliberately disqualified himself, I think, to do a last to first.
Line on.
Anyway, Alfie goes P7. Make that P6 as the disqualification kicks in. Hayden Williams next to the line. He's 3/10 up, and he will improve to P8. We then have two Ferraris, or one Ferrari, of Barton Outing. Currently 14th. Crosses the line to go 11th. Callum Lyons, can he improve on his pole time? No, because he's invalidated. Stewart's also invalidated. So it's up to Zan if he can snatch pole from the McLaren reserve driver of Callum Lyons. Up to the line we go, and he's marginally behind, 300ths.
Pixels up quite a lot.
Yeah, 3/10 up. Goes 4th. Very, very tight at the front. 1/10 between sort of the top 6 there. Conor McCabe, I think, is still going. He's 1/10 up. So probably not going to improve his position.
John appears to be a second up, almost.
P9. And John crosses the line to go P8. Jack Cocaine is the last one. He hasn't set a time. He's invalidated his time. So he is going to be last on the grid. Apart from Mr. Left Wing Back. who's doing the F1 Ferrari strat of starting last.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to be a Luke regen.
Absolutely. That was a weird qualifying session though, because a lot of people did their laps a bit early at the end.
Yeah, there was a lot of people out of sync.
Maybe traffic management or something, I don't know. But Callum Lyons is on pole ahead of Zan and Jaden.
10.5 from first to sixth though, so quite close.
Yeah, very, very close for the top 6, maybe 7 if you add Alfie into that. But yeah, we'll see.
Relatively close across the whole grid.
What is the strategy around here, do we know?
It is a one-stop, medium hard. I think pit anywhere from like lap 10 to lap 14. If you can. The undercut is not particularly strong around here.
Is that a one-stop for wheel players, though? That's my question.
I think for everyone, you do have to manage the left front a little bit. If you push too hard on it, then it will get to puncture range. But I think it's relatively easy one stop to manage at the start of the first stint.
Oh, we'll see if that happens. Maybe there'll be a safety car to... Yeah, pad gets punched. That's what I think. I think controller is very difficult to do a one-stop around here, but I don't like this track, so I'm not sure. I haven't done enough. Anyway. Lots of fans in the pit building today. Nice to see.
Cheering on their drivers.
Are there any static ones, though, is what I want to know. There's a guy in a blue shirt, just has his hand to his chin, completely stationary.
Yeah, they got a bit lazy with that guy.
Yeah. I love the guy in the high vis as well on the very top. The orange traffic warden vibes. This is the stuff we do to fill time here. Oh, we don't need to fill any more time because the lights are coming on. And we're about to go racing. We have 5 red lights. And the lights are gone and we are racing. And Callum Lyons leads them away from Zan and Jaden. And it looks like a pretty clean start for everybody. Callum Lyons maintains the lead. Around the outside, potentially, for the Ferrari. But actually, the Sauber thinks of a move up the inside. It's all very clean at the front. And
Jaden spun.
And as soon as I said that, Jaden spun from P3. So that has not gone well. There's more debris in the background, I think. As Connor's gained some places up into 6th in the Merc. Side by side for Haas and Alpine, maybe.
Lots of big gainers. Shadow up 5 already.
Yes, Hayden Williams in the other Sauber, taking advantage of his teammates' misfortune, is all the way up into 4th. As Harry Spanswick and the Merc of Connor McCabe are going side by side into the middle sector here. I can see one of them is on hard tyres. Let's have a look. Oh, this is a good camera angle. Look at that. The wide shot.
Just Charlie Gordon on hards.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I have... Okay, it looked like hards from my perspective. Okay, only one driver on hards then, so most people doing the same strategy. Let's have a look at the positions gained. As you said, Hayden up 5 places, Connor up 4 places, the big gainers. Yeah. Not sure about damage.
Damage from anyone.
Yeah.
Already back up to 30.
Jaden is fighting an Alpine of Jack Cockayne down in the final corner, trying to recover some positions after that poor start. He makes his way up into P13. Charlie Gordon has damage and is going to be passed up the inside. And maybe he might get passed twice as there's an Alpine sticking their nose in.
Yeah. Hard tyres, wing damage is not going to be enjoyable for however long he decides to stay out.
Yeah, absolutely. And around the outside now for Jack Cockayne. This could be tricky. Can he keep it in track limits? Looks like he's got the grip to hold on to this position. That's a great overtake from the Alpine. And another one gets through. And another one gets through as Charlie Gordon loses almost 3 positions in one corner there.
I think he may be pitting at the end of this lap.
Yeah, his strategy is completely ruined now because of that damage. Especially on a track like this with all these corners.
Yeah, he's going to struggle unless there's a safety car.
Yeah.
Right, Callum Leons has almost broken DRS already.
He has, and there is a bit of a train from 5th downwards as well forming. As the Red Bull doesn't seem to have the pace to catch up with the top 4.
We should all enjoy that, just staying on the back of the train.
As Charlie Gordon loses another place and decides to stay out, actually.
Stewart's going for it on Alfie.
Yeah, and Harry's going for it on the Red Bull up in 5th, or 6th even. So 2 places lost for Emily in the Red Bull.
And Lloyd has a few seconds to catch back up to the back.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult around here with the slipstream, and that's really wide from the greasy rag, and he takes out a brake marker board. It's not going to be helpful for some drivers.
So LB out, and Lloyd's left wing back somehow gains the second that he needed already.
Yeah, well, left wing back is a cheat code in this division, as we've found out so far
Yeah.
this
So
season.
I don't think there'll be any safety car to bring him up to the front unless he has extreme pace.
I'd back extreme pace at the moment. I think he can get a podium quite easily, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Depending on how much the gap from 4th to 5th changes, though.
Yeah. He's struggling on battery. Quite
See?
a lot of people.
There's your fastest lap of the race, as there's another move on the Red Bull into turn 1. This time Stewart's taking the position, and he's up the inside, so Emily's not got the pace early on in this race. I don't know if they have any damage, but they are really struggling.
I don't think he has any visible damage. I could see any damage really here would really affect you.
Yeah, Charlie Gordon now at the back has dropped 2 seconds off. So, sadly, I think his race is kind of done already, unless a miracle safety car happens.
Yeah, it would have to be very much now for him to not lose hopes and retire in the pit lane.
Anyway, on board with left wing back, he's a 10th behind Jaden Jackson.
It's pushing him through the corners.
Both of these guys fast, of course. Jaden qualifying up in P4. I think, or the top 4.
Yeah, I think he was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be the hardest overtake.
As a spinner at the final corner, it's the Red Bull that was struggling. They've dropped another sort of 8 places from that. Or 6 places.
Good few laps. He got positions at the start.
Yeah.
Alfie's lost DRS to Stewart.
Yeah, I think that was because of the spin, actually. So we'll see if he can catch that back up here. Neither of them have any battery to be pushing, really.
I think once, if Lloyd can get past Jaden, he'll find it quite easy to get past the others, but I don't know how easy it will be for him.
Well, it depends if the RBs put up a defence like Sonoda or Perez at Abu Dhabi, really, isn't it?
Well, Perez and then versus.
Anyway, first time penalty of the day. Time penalty lottery goes to Daniel Vakalik today. So, if anyone had him on his bingo card, well done.
We've got a full page of track limits already.
Really? Do you think this is a track where we could break the race director?
I think probably not. I think for the last game was probably the only track that could ever do that. But I do think we'll see at least someone get 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Also, we haven't talked about this. The gap to the lead has really dropped down.
Yeah. Sam's got 40% more battery as well. So looks like it will be Zan versus Callum at the moment. Don't think Backlit quite has the...
Rubbish.
Jeez.
Backlick's going to win.
I think so.
No bias there at all, as we see Aston Martin, left wing back, going up the inside of Charlie Roberts into turn 4. Charlie runs wide after that. So yeah, championship leader on the move.
He's what, 50 something points ahead, so...
He's won 5 out of the 7 races, I think. And the other 2 were won by the guy who got promoted, so...
Quite dominant.
And there's penalty number 2 of the day.
Yeah. He got 2 warnings in quick succession. Another warning, it looks like.
Anyway, we might see a move for the lead here. Using plenty of battery is both of them in the top 2. Zan is choosing not to go in the slipstream here. Taking the outside. And he's going to send one to the inside. He thinks about it. Backs out of it in the end. But it looks like Zan definitely has the pace at the moment.
Yeah, I wonder when people will decide to pit. When people will be forced to pit, maybe.
Yeah, not sure. Again, game, wouldn't it be great if we could see the tyre wear of everybody? That would be incredible.
No dive bombs into the hairpin so far.
Yeah. Okay, you know how I said I think left wing back can finish on the podium? I take it back.
Yeah, he is...
Maybe 5th at the best. Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost a little bit of time, which is surprising, I think.
Well, if he can get in DRS this lap, he'll be right back in the game for that top 5.
Oh, it doesn't look like there's any damage. I think San is a bit far back this lap.
Again, not choosing to tuck into the slipstream. I don't really understand that, but
yeah,
whatever.
Not really sure about how much slipstream games you on this game.
This is a yellow flag, and into the wall, and there's a safety car!
Yeah, okay. He's conveniently right next to the pit lane.
Yeah, he spun in the same place he did before, taking off his entire front wing, has now retired from the race, but has caused the unthinkable around Qatar. It's a safety car.
Ooh, so if you're feeling very confident in your tyre saving abilities, you could try and pit now and go to the end. So it'll be safety car in lap 10, end of lap 10.
Yeah, that's 19 laps on a set of hards, or 20 laps even, I think.
It's possible.
It's difficult.
It's difficult. Yeah, I don't think anyone on controller should try to attempt it, but
Yeah.
it would be doable. And it would be quicker, because the tyre wear doesn't really kick in too much. So if you could make it work, it will be faster.
Yeah, I think it might be worth trying anyway, because you're a bit screwed if you don't, right?
Yeah, I think...
Pit loss is really long around here.
Yeah. Everyone will be onto the hard, so... Maybe we won't see who's trying the one stop till quite late into the race, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Could have a busy pit lane here, a bit like Qatar in real life this year. That was a stupid rule, in my opinion.
Yeah, made the race incredibly predictable.
Yeah.
It's only enjoyable because McLaren forgot how to do strategy.
McLaren wanted flexibility. So. But there you go. Literally the whole field is coming into the box here.
Yeah. Who's going to get held up?
Any double stackers?
Hasses.
Yeah, Haas. Maybe Alpine as well a little bit. Soft tyres for Stewart, medium tyres for Harry, so different strategies at play here. Stewart's gained some places here as well, he's up to 6th.
He's overtaken now in the pits.
Yeah.
I think. So they're both committing to the 2-stop.
Yeah, I respect that choice, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder. So Stuart must be. Can he do soft medium to the end, or would he do soft hard? I don't know. It's an interesting decision. I think the best decision here is still to pit for hards. 'Cause it just gives you more options.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what Stuart does. He's going to do a lot, like a 5-6 lap stint on the softs, or is even that too much?
I think the softs.
Yeah.
I think it's the hardest compounds here, so the softs won't be too bad. I don't.
Okay. Push like
But,
crazy, and then
try and get some sort of undercut.
yeah. Look, I think if you know for sure that you're not going to make the end, it's definitely worth doing it this way round, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think Harry's done the best committing to the 2-stop.
Yeah.
I think the softs is still a bit of a stretch.
Yes.
And Charlie's also gone onto the softs, so
Unless Stuart went harder allocation, but then would you go hard?
Yeah, I think you'd want to start on the hards in the thin and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we will get going at the end of the next lap.
Yeah.
Charlie Gordon's still to catch up. I wonder if he's going to pit again.
Yeah, he's trying to save fireware. It'll be 19 laps on the hard.
No, I mean pit again this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like for everyone else, it'll be 19 green flag laps.
Yes. He does come into the pit again.
Yeah, so he was just trying to save fireware, I guess. How many pit stops has he done? It'll be his 3rd stop.
Hmm.
Let's see. F1 still 3 is the maximum.
But did that fulfill his requirement to run 2 different compounds? Yes.
He did hard, soft, hard.
Yeah.
I believe.
Interesting. So which hards are these then? He's gone back onto the least used set of hard, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so these hards will be like
1
4%.
lap.
Yeah. Because I think it was a safety car lap as
Yeah,
well.
they're already 1 lap old, it says.
Yeah. Shouldn't be pushing too much just to try and save the tyre wear this lap.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why he's using all his battery on
Yeah.
the safety car.
Get to the back. Lloyd somehow dropped back to 14. Not really sure how that's happened.
Because as soon as he catches, it's going to be in, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why he's using battery. It can still be in if he catches up now. There you go. Safety car in this lap then. And Charlie Gordon has no battery. I don't understand that. We're going to go on board with Zan in P2 and see if he can get the jump on the McLaren. Late call of the safety car, so he's got to make a late call himself. What do I think Callum will do? Wait till the line. Or go just before the final corner, like now.
Yeah, he has got.
Because the safety car went in a bit quicker than I thought. Big oversteer for Zan.
He's not going to have a chance.
Yeah. Will anyone else? Wide in the background.
Soft.
Yes. Up the inside of Connor.
I think that's like too hard.
And maybe two positions in one go? No.
Does not want to run into the back of me. But quite early for the corner. He's going to have a chance here.
Up the inside. Almost running all the way over the curb and nearly pushing him off. But that was really well done there. And up to 4 for Stuart. Next up is Daniel Bakalik. And this could be a decent strategy. But it's only been half a lap, so we can't judge it yet.
Callum's got a really good restart. He's already broken DRS.
Yeah, he has. Zan had a terrible run out the final corner. Probably some cold tyres here. Not keeping them very warm under the safety car. Harry Spanswick and Stewart both making moves here, looks like. Into the fast right-hander.
Maybe these softs look like a decent tyre after all. Definitely warmed up.
Well, it's only one lap in. They will die quickly.
I think Sam will probably not mind getting overtaken by Stewart because he'll bridge the gap.
Yeah, absolutely. Here he goes, down the main straight. A little defence from the Ferrari. Nothing really.
Just realised there was no point.
Harry might go for a dive bomb here into turn 1. Decides against it. Meanwhile, Bart and Lloyd side by side. Lloyd comes out on top. Stewart up into second. Let's see if he can get into DRS range very quickly. Meanwhile, Harry is almost running into the back of the Mercedes there.
Yeah, I think the mediums don't quite have the tyre delta to make the easy moves that the softs were.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Stewart and Harry sort of converge before their pit stops.
Yeah.
With the softs falling off. Here's Harry with a decent run.
Yeah.
But again, not enough straight line speed there to get it done. He will be patient.
Stewart has latched onto the back of Callum.
Yeah, and they're getting away from Zan in P3. 1.6 seconds the gap now.
Lost 3 seconds.
Stewart fastest lap. If only you still get a point for that. Oh, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You do in GRS, of course.
Yeah, maybe Lloyd must have had wing damage and he must have maybe changed it in the pits. That could explain why he lost positions.
Yeah, could do. Harry is under pressure from the greasy rag, maybe.
Yeah,
This medium is not cutting through the field as you would like.
The softs already look to be dropping a little bit.
What have they done? 2 laps?
Two
But
2.5 racing laps.
yeah. The 2 Charlies swapping places in 14.
Lloyd might look for it on Jack here.
And he does. Nice and easy. Bit of overtake to get the move done. Every time I switch to the camera before in the third of the fast right-handers, somebody runs wide off the track. Every single time. It's almost always one of the RBs.
Everyone's burning their battery down the straight.
Yeah, Stewart's hanging on up front at the moment.
Yes.
Charlie Roberts repasses the other Charlie.
Yeah, they're going to have a little bit of battle because they've both been dropped now.
And Hayden maybe on Haas.
Yeah, I think Bakalek had a look into turn 1 on Zan, but just he got a little bit stuck in the dirty air and that's why he's lost some time.
Yeah, but Hayden with a little bit of contact on his rear tyre.
Yeah.
Unable to get past. It is a very difficult track to overtake.
It is. Especially if everyone is running the same low wing setup.
Yeah.
They are.
Left wing back in his favourite overtaking spot might go for another.
Yeah,
This time on Jane. Jane defends it though, and he tries to go around the outside. There's no room there.
That was never going to happen.
There's no room there at all. And he's got a penalty as a result.
I wonder if that would be a removable one or not.
I doubt it. He wasn't exactly put there, he went there, in my opinion.
Yeah. But yeah. Another 3 seconds for Hayden. He's got 5% battery in, trying to get close to Bakalik.
Yeah, Bakalik with 50% and Connor behind them with 80% battery.
I think Connor looks like he's just been sitting back, to be honest. So he is, I think, based on what this looks like, he might be the only one trying to manage the tyres.
Yeah, playing the long game. No need to overtake now. You got 14 more laps to do so. As Jack Cocaine joins the time penalty club.
Up to 3. So we've got 8 penalties.
Yeah, let's have a quick penalty check. Everybody with 3 apart from Charlie on 6 and Ross on 6. Down at the back.
Stuart's quite close to the back of Callum Leon's here.
Left wing back has got through on the inside at the place he tried before. Jaden's been running off the track at 3 consecutive corners there.
Somehow not got a penalty for it.
Yeah, I don't know how he's avoided that. He shakes the wheel in frustration. I didn't quite catch the start of that incident.
I think he has a lot more battery than Lloyd here though, so it could just get him right back.
On board with the rear wing of Lloyd. He's got DRS open, but he's got no battery to use. Will there be a lunge from the Sauber? He probably feels a bit aggrieved from that overtake. He goes around the outside, really late on the brakes. Can Lloyd hold on with the grip? He almost forces him off the track. Now Jaden's got the inside. And it looks like he will have the position. Or will he? Lloyd's still fighting it. Not quite. Is he going to go out the inside of turn 4? He is. This is very risky. And they get away with it as Jaden runs wide off the track again and still no penalty. Feisty racing down in P11 and P10.
Where is Jaden in the Drivers' Championship? What's he doing?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Probably like top 10 somewhere, I think.
Stan looks like he's the pace a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Stuart's struggling to stay in DRS now. These soft tyres have had their day, it seems.
He's not going to have DRS here, I believe.
Yeah, not sure where he pulls into the pits. So he is done on his soft tyres. Took about 5 green flag laps.
That'll be hard to the end then.
Yes.
Can't see media doing that.
This track doesn't look so good now, does it?
It does not, no.
We'll have to see what it's like in 10 laps time, but it is a long pit loss here. It's like 25 seconds almost.
Yeah, I'll have to see how many people try to stick it out. If any of them do end up getting punctures doing that.
We love a dramatic puncture.
Yeah.
I've commentated on so many punctures on this game. Whatever tier, it's crazy.
You've commentated on one of mine.
Probably.
That seems to be a thing in this game.
Absolutely.
Just sticking it out and hoping you don't get one.
Jack Cocaine is trying a move on left wing back here. Or maybe it was he just got overtook. I'm not sure. But he was very close to the Aston Martin there. No, he was trying a move. Just, wow. Lloyd must have made a mistake.
Jaden's proving to be a bit of an issue for the left wing back.
Yeah, he is. Well, he qualified well.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's not the track.
Yeah, that is very wide. And again.
Do you have damage?
Don't think so. He's just overheating the tyres a bit as Jaden now gets a time penalty. Finally. He's on 6 seconds now.
I think we've seen him go off track about 6 times in his last penalty.
Well, if he lifted, the game will allow it, so that's fair, I guess.
Sands caught a little bit to Callum Leon's on that lap.
Yeah, Connor is sitting pretty. He's in the net podium places moment. You said he was managing, so could be a good race for him. He started well down the order.
Yeah, it could be. There's no real reason for him to try and attack either Hayden or Daniel.
Yeah. Back to the feisty battle for P10 and P9.
Both got similar batteries. They're both using it.
Yeah, 30% each. I feel like left wing back's got more downforce through here as well. Oh, he's using a bit of medium. He's pushing him through the corner.
Could not go for anything through here.
He's off the track again. That's a penalty. Is he going to go for it at the final corner? Interesting choice there.
Yeah, I mean,
Gets
he
a
lost. He's now 20%
yeah.
less battery.
And he's
just
had a
'cause he was-
huge oversteer. Final corner too.
Yeah.
As Connor is going for a move. It's just as we said, he was going to be complacent. He's got past Hayden up into P4.
He's dumped about 80% battery there. But it's worked.
Well worth it.
Yeah. Should stick in the DRS possibly.
Yeah, I think so.
Just over 11, or just under 11 laps to go.
Or more sliding for left wing back. He is cooking those tyres in traffic.
Yeah, I think he is not happy about the fact he's not been able to use the pace that he has.
Yeah. I think he's done a classic set too high expectations for yourself and then get really annoyed when you can't do it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have disqualified himself.
Yeah. So I do that all the time. If I think, oh, I should easily be top 5 this race, and I finish 7th, I'm like, no, this is terrible.
Yeah. I've just seen Shadow go off track again.
And he got a penalty.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alfie's run very wide. And into the pits comes Harry Spanswick.
Here we go.
As
So
John is going to be maybe having a go at Alfie. Although their
he's
straight,
turned his battery off there.
yeah, their straight line speed pretty similar there.
Oh, Conor McCabe has dropped back a little bit.
Yeah, has he got? Did he have DRS that lap?
I think he had it, but he had quite a lot less battery, so that might be why. And Zan's closed 8/10 to Callum in 2 laps, I think. But he's just lost a bit of that. So.
Yeah, it's sort of staying around that 2.5, 2 and a bit seconds, that gap. If we see it go to 1 point something, then we might think, oh, he's gaining
Possibly.
here.
Did seem like in the first stint that Zan's tyre management was better and he came back a little bit towards the end.
Yeah, as Charlie Roberts gets a time penalty, so does Ross. They're adding up now, as we see the battle of the Charlies down in 12th this time, for the final points paying position, on the road at least. Both with similar amounts of battery, as his teammate now gets a time penalty. Charlie runs off the track, and the other Charlie's going to try and go around the outside. Can he do it? He has to avoid Charlie Roberts on the inside. Ross might get involved here to make it a freeway battle. And where's Stewart? Yes, good question. As we see them go side by side, is Ross going to get a double move here? Surely not. Up the inside again, making it 3 wide. No, he can't quite make it 3 wide. It's going to be... Oh, Charlie runs a bit off the track. I don't know if there was contact between the two of them.
Off the track.
Jaden's off, and left wing back is all the way down, and somebody's out the race. Jaden's retired. Left wing back is off. Oh, we missed the feist. Oh, we missed it. I can't believe I was watching Charlie v Charlie and not this.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's benefited Jack and Bart mainly.
Yeah, no safety car for that. I mean, that was inevitable. They were both getting frustrated with each other.
Yeah, I think they both had. I think Jaden had 9 seconds and Lloyd has 6 of penalties, so they're both going to struggle anyway. Conor McCabe is trying to hang on still to the DRS.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got it there.
We will see very shortly. Yes, he did. Lucky boy.
Right, so now I think everyone will be trying to go to the end from here.
Yeah.
If you put this lap or next lap.
Yeah, Stewart is 13th at the moment, 9 seconds as Bart gets past Jack into turn 1. 9 seconds behind. Can he gain on some of these guys? It's definitely not the right strategy unless you're going to get punctures.
Yeah, can definitely see some.
Hmm.
What gaps? We got John behind Alfie, and Bart's got past Jack at some point.
Yeah, just now on this lap into turn 1.
But yeah, everyone's starting to spread out again.
Yeah, I think that spin got in the way of some people a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of disrupted the train that was going on.
But
Daniel back at it.
very close, yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't follow through the S's.
Well, and another time, but that's a really crucial one. That's going to drop him. Ah, no, it's not. It's not going to make a difference, actually.
Still in a good spot.
Yeah, one more though, and you might lose a place to someone.
Yeah, to John, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah.
And Stewart gets his first penalty. I think Conor McCabe has now done enough to get back into the DRS and regenerate some battery now.
Yeah, Bart and Jack swapping places again.
Yeah, they're working together. Although I'm not really sure what they need to work together for. From behind, at least.
Yeah. What lap do we think? Right, I think somebody's definitely getting a puncture. The question is what lap?
Yeah.
27, 28?
I think see a puncture end of lap 28, and then there'll probably be a couple on the final lap, I reckon. Do you know of anyone who's using a controller?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure.
I guess we might find out.
Just have to look at some steering inputs. Arno, mate, you could have made it exciting. You could have got involved. But he's probably working again.
Yeah. Getting employed.
Securing the coin. That's a throwback.
Yeah. It's not been a great race for Aston in the constructors. But
No,
Williams,
yeah. Yeah. That's Bart and Jack again.
Yeah. Conor McCabe was dropped a lot of time.
He must not have had DRS that time and then just bled a load of time in Sector 1 or something.
Yes. The gap is between first and second is just slightly coming down, but not enough for it to have an effect.
Yeah, Callum's used a bit more battery to get another 10th, I think.
Yeah.
It's all about these front left tyres.
Yeah. I think Daniel will now be hoping that Zane can pull him along to try and somehow get out of Connor's penalty range.
Fastest lap point will go to Aston Martin.
Yeah. Be 2 points.
Left wing minute.
Oh no, 1 point for the race as it stands. With Ross's penalty.
Yes. Yeah, Harry is actually going to get a couple of positions because of these pens. He can get up to 11th, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe even 10th if he keeps going at this rate.
Yeah. The medium hard and soft hard have looked. They seem to have done similar jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry's catching slightly, but not much.
.8 seconds out in front now.
Zan is definitely coming back a little bit. But then again, Callum's now about half the battery deficit. Yeah, we're now relying on punctures for something interesting to happen, I believe.
Yes. I'm trying to see any jittery controller movements. They all look quite smooth at the moment.
I feel like Connor might be on controller, if I remember correctly.
Well, he has been taking it easy, you said. Maybe that's why he's backing off now. He's getting close to that puncture territory.
Yeah, that could be possible. I think that's the strange thing with this game is that the puncture is completely random. Like, it doesn't affect your driving after you hit 80%. Doesn't affect when you get the puncture.
Really? That's a bit silly, I think.
Yeah.
It should be like, I don't know, if you get it to a certain temperature after you hit 80%, it just blows or something.
It is a bit silly.
Anyway, Harry and Stuart have joined the train.
They have. We could have some overtakes towards the end.
We could have something. They don't need to overtake any of them.
As Lloyd gets another penalty.
But I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I want to do something.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Come on, Stuart. You provided entertainment earlier. Do it again.
Yeah. They do seem to be quite a lot better, these tyres now, as Charlie gets his 18 penalties.
And Bart gets a penalty. Now he's fighting for position.
Yeah.
But he's dropped back.
Dropped him already. Yeah.
Maybe Bart's on controller actually. That is quite, I think that's quite likely. Anyway, here comes Stuart. Maybe he's going to make it a double overtake into turn 1. They're 3 wide going into turn 1. This could end in tears. And actually, it's going to end well for, I think, Charlie Roberts, who's holding on. Around the outside for Stuart. Surely he has the grip. The camera's cut to nothing. And now we see Charlie ahead.
Ross is on 10% battery. And Charlie's on 15, so they're both going to be struggling on the next straight.
Yeah, Harry round the outside of Ross at the hairpin. Gets it done, also has a little oversteer, nearly biffs him off.
Yeah, does manage to keep the place though.
He does.
Let's see. Stuart should still get Charlie here, Charlie Gordon.
Yeah, just about. He's making the move now on Charlie Roberts. Going to be up the inside of the first fast right hand. A little bit of wheel banging contact as Charlie tries to hold on around the outside and does so, but off the track.
Made his own track limits there.
He did.
And Zan's only 1.2 behind Callum Neal's.
Oh yes, with 2 laps to go. Maybe punctures are about to happen. Drivers are really backing off.
You only have 1 DRS zone here if he managed to get into it.
Here comes Harry again and Stuart trying to get past Charlie Roberts. Harry and Stuart are now fighting into turn 1. And it looks like Stuart's going to hold on around the outside. Got the inside for turn 2. There you go. They are through. But Stuart runs a bit deep. And now Harry's going to have a go. Around the outside of turn 4 maybe. Or maybe not. He doesn't need to do that. He just needs to get off down the road and make sure he gains on the Williams in P10. Anyway, Zan's got 40% more battery than Callum.
Is he gonna? Oh, that was probably a warning.
Yeah.
As Bacalet gets 9. Did he get DRS?
He's not in. He's not in.
It was very close.
It was close, but he was definitely over 1 second. So it's all on battery. And maybe something magical in the middle or final sector.
Yeah.
Callum Lyons is out of battery. And it might be one lap too late for this charge from Zan, unless something dramatic happens.
And Harry gets a penalty, so he now will need to get past Stuart.
Yes, he will. Unfortunate penalty timing for him. Both of the top two using none through here as he would, and Harry does get past Stuart into turn 1. He will get P10 in this race at the moment.
I think we're going to see a number of people saying that their tyres were over 80% here.
Oh yeah. But those final 4 right-handers could be deadly for somebody. As the greasy rag has he got a puncture?
He's got a puncture.
He's got a puncture.
Wait.
Front left.
Left front, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a puncture.
It's gone. I just saw John like getting close on the delta, switch to him, and Alfie'd run wide. We have 1 puncture so far. Meanwhile though, coming out the final corner, it's going to be Callum Lyons ahead
Just about
of Zan, who runs a bit deep himself. And Callum Lyons is going to win here in F2 once for the first time this season. The reserve driver takes the victory, and he will be wanting a seat very soon. Conor McCabe gets on the podium just behind Zan there on penalties. Daniel Baklik is 4th, Hayden's 5th, John Ahern is going to be in 6th place. Great drive from him. Jack in 7th, Bart in 8th. The greasy rag coming to the line with a puncture, trying to defend from a Williams up to the line. And I actually don't know who got ahead. I think on penalties is what made the difference there. But yeah, finishing the race with a puncture, Lewis Hamilton style. Only 1 puncture, I believe, unless Charlie's got one. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, Ross has got one. Ross has got one across the line.
Okay. So
2
yeah,
punctures.
definitely the hards were the better strategy then. But
Yes.
I think Callum Lyons was definitely in puncture territory. Wouldn't be surprised if Conor McCabe was as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
1 or 2 more
lap.
laps, and that would have been crazy. If that safety car came out a lap or 2 earlier,
Yeah.
then yeah. Anyway, reversing across the line is Lloyd to finish in P15. He'll get a point for fastest lap though.
Yeah. I think that's Aston's worst result this season in any tier.
Maybe you need to rescue them.
Yeah. Have to wait for the transfer window to open there, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think that's good though. I don't know. I like the transfer window.
Yeah. Right. Connor up 7, Jack up 9.
Yeah, think of drive. Do you want to do driver of the day? If you want.
I've never actually done driver of the day.
Never done
before.
driver of the day. Pick some drivers of the day. Yeah, Connor for me is driver of the day.
Connor. Jack's done a good job.
Yeah.
Put Callum on there just for.
Yeah, he won the race. Yeah.
Who else?
Like Hayden's done all right. 9 to 5. John 8 to 6, something like that.
Yeah, I think those 5 seem good.
There you go. Oh, race director. Nearly forgot. Here are your many track limits. Are we going to get them all done in 5 more seconds? I'm not sure. We're on lap 26, 27, 28. Yes, we do. Amazing. Yeah, should we do some interviews or not bother?
Yeah, go. Let's do some interviews.
Let's do some interviews. We'll be back in. In fact, we won't be back. We'll just go to the interview room now. Let's do it. Oh, sorry if you got deafened by the budunk of Discord. But that is life. If I go do not disturb, it might turn that off. I don't know. 15 minutes. Callum. Connor. Dan. Interviews.
Yeah, looking at the the punctures. I think only Zan was the one that was below 80% by the end.
Damn. Very difficult to make that last then.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone pops into the chat for an interview. If not, we will just call it a day.
So, and wait.
Zan says he will, but he is ill. That's fine.
Yeah.
3 stopped points, yeah, but 3 of your stops were under safety car, were they not?
They were
What is
all on the
this?
safety. I believe it was 1 point.
He finished 12th in the end.
I think so.
Okay, well, it looks like we'll have Zan and Callum joining, as again the chat has been deafened by the brunk of Discord. Anyway, Zan is here, so let's get going without any messing about. Oh, and Callum's here too. So it was a great fight between both of you at the end. Almost getting it. Maybe you needed one more lap, Zan. Do you think one more lap you would have had him?
Probably not. My tires were pretty dead at the end. I mean, everyone was, but still, I had nothing left. I was pushing like crazy. Last 2 laps, still couldn't get within DRS, so it wasn't really much of a fight.
Well, well, yeah. Oscar, got anything to say?
Yeah. Well, I think you did a pretty good job of tyre saving. I think you're the only one below puncture territory, so if the game decided to give everyone punctures, you would have won.
What a way to look at it.
Yeah.
What could have been, yeah.
Yeah. If only.
I don't know. Good race. I really have no questions. Not a lot happened in that race for you. It felt like pretty straightforward stuff, apart from managing the tyres.
Were you always gonna go to the end on the hards from the pit stop?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always. There's no point. The tires don't fall off that massively around Qatar because there's still a lot of grip even if you have dead tires. So you can pretty much manage the time or the times you're doing. I was pretty much 25.2, 25.4 every lap. So.
I think we can
Any expectations for the season ahead still? A few races to go. Get some more podiums, maybe. Get a win.
Not really. Well, I mean, I'm hoping to get a lot of podiums, maybe a win. I mean, I was kind of in the, I wouldn't say championship fight because I think Lloyd's pretty much
The P2 fight. The P2 fight.
The P2 fight, yeah, I think I was in the P2 fight until I had a couple mess abouts in Singapore, and then what was the last race?
Mystery.
Mystery, yeah, we had Belgium. Put it on pole, but then just did not have pace in the race, so I just disappeared into the background and then had a couple crashes. So yeah, it was fun. But yeah, before then I think I was still in the P2 fight, but now I'm pretty much P4 fight maybe. I don't know, I need to check the standings.
Yeah.
I think you're like 15 points behind second right now.
Well, Harry didn't get too many points today.
Yeah.
What about Arno? Did he not race?
Arno did not race, no.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm still in the P2 fight. Hopes up.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to your race winner, your unemployed race winner, I should say. He doesn't have a team. Somebody needs to pick him up. He's been begging for a seat. And surely now he deserves one. He's the only person to win a race in this tier that isn't named Lloyd Bailey and who's still in this tier. So there you go. That's your accolade for today. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, well said.
Were you scared of getting a puncture or getting overtaken at the end? I feel like you would have been.
Yeah, I was 100%. I had 89% on the front left when I crossed the line. So I think one more lap and I would have just blown out.
I think you are actually McLaren's top scorer across all tiers as a reserve.
I wasn't even here for the first. Well, I didn't sign up for this season for the first 4 races.
Well, McLaren's TP did get himself banned, so that hasn't gone down so well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was an intentional takeout in there.
There have been, I think, 3 McLaren drivers have been banned.
Is it?
So
Wow.
I think you're doing a good job if you're not part of that group. Still a few races for that to
Pole
happen.
position as well. Good stuff.
Mhm.
Any more in that lap, or are you happy? Obviously with pole
Yeah, I
position.
think so. Obviously, I validated the first run, which probably would have been a 1:29, so similar to the pole time. But the final lap, I was like 2.5 tenths up, and I just went wide at the final corner.
Ah. Okay.
It probably would have been a 1:27.6. There was pace
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think you had quite a lot of pace on the qualifying over everyone else. I don't know, Zan, did you think you had a better lap in you?
Yeah, I did probably a 2/10 up, maybe,
Tenths.
maybe if I had a good lap.
Yeah. So, yeah, similar.
Callum, are you going to be here again? Are you a full-time driver now, kind of, or
Well, I want to be.
you want to be? So Brazil next week. Are you excited for Brazil? You think you could do another win?
I think so.
Back-to-back wins, maybe.
Well, I think I had P2 last week in Belgium.
Mm.
Obviously, I won this week, so I think that's 50 odd points. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm coming for Lloyd.
that is going to take.
No.
That's going to be impossible, really. But hey,
I didn't miss the first 4. I would have liked to have fighted, but
if you didn't miss the first 4, you'd be in F1, mate.
yeah, that's very true. To be fair.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us. That is it. We're done because Qatar was pretty boring overall. Not gonna lie. But next week will not be
Shit
boring
race.
because it's Brazil, and Brazil is always good. So come and watch Brazil. If you want to watch more racing at Qatar, F1 is tomorrow. I will not be racing because I'm watching Wimbledon, of course. But yeah, until then, everybody, goodbye.